you on there, Miss Holly. Thank you so much for your gifted 5 memberships. Really do appreciate your love.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place.
Are you doing?
And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow.
Come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take
Crystal. Appreciate you, lovies.
For standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the light. Crush the world, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Oh, very good for you, girlfriend.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong.
Lorraine.
Together we can right the wrong.
Girlfriend.
We clutch them
Thank you so much.
pearls. We shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar.
Oh, we love
Every
you too,
stream,
Deva.
every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justin's heart and your support, together we will hold the fort. Lilly grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping.
Amazing, that
With
girl.
each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Thank God. Yeah.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see.
Always tired.
Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal.
Hey.
Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch
Yes.
those pearls, let's take the ride.
Lily.
Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like
Yeah, he's mad at him. Iron, thank you, baby. So much. Well, hello, my beautiful pearls. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You certainly have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is the 1st of June, 2025. It is currently 8:37 p.m. Ooh, wrong one. On the East Coast of the United States. Hello. Good to see you all. I do apologize. I had to keep switching the times around. I've been working so much on these cases, and just life in general. It gets to you sometimes, and you just kind of got to rearrange some stuff sometimes. But we certainly have a lot to talk about today. There's some interesting things that's supposedly coming out. I want to hear your opinion on it. Do me a favor first, y'all, and please hit that thumbs up button. It's a free way to get the word out on all of these missing people that we discuss. Also, you can share this on your social media. It's another free way to help. Click share, put that link in whatever social media you prefer, and share it out. Also, you can become a member here on the Pearl family. We would love to have you, and we love you unconditionally, just as you are here. That is another way to help the channel. You can also donate if you are so inclined. Always appreciated as well. What else? I think that's about it. Thank you for sharing it, Carol. Really do appreciate you so very much, my friend. Uh, what was that? Oh, thank you so much, Bill. Appreciate you, dear. So I need to thank some people before we get started in this. Holly, thank you so much, my dear, for gifting 5 necklaces. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Good to see you. Thank you so very much for your support, Miss Holly. Love you to pieces. You know that, and I know that as well. If you received one of those, make sure you thank Miss Holly. And thank you so much, Miss Angel of Light. Good to see you, my dear. You received one of those from Angel of Light as well. Make sure you thank Sweet Angel of Light. Really do appreciate you, my dear, helping our channel grow. And thank you, Mr. Lee. Good to see you. 5 months for continued support. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope you had a great weekend as well, Miss Crystal Lee. Thank you so much for your continued support. And thank you, Lorette. How you doing? Good to see you, Lorette. 8 months as member, longer as a subscriber, but forever as a friend. Thank you so much, Miss Lorette. Appreciate you and all that you do, not only on my channel, but yours as well. Thank you so much, my friend. Always a pleasure in seeing you. And there we got Miss Irony. How you doing, Miss Irony? Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you. You received that pearl necklace. Make sure you thank our Irony of Rose. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Everything that you do. And thank you, Miss Kiki, for the Remy snack. We appreciate that. I'm actually gonna do a little bit on the Remy snacks. I need to get around to it. Just not enough hours in the day sometimes. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, Miss Kiki. Really do appreciate you. Batgirl, I'm sorry that I'm glad your mom's doing good as well, but sorry about your dad. It's tough, I know. And Igna, I really hope you're okay, my dear. Good to see you. Long time no see. So did y'all see what happened in Gatlinburg just a little bit ago? I was just, I was just there not too long ago, and I was like, oh my God. Before we get into all of it, I'm gonna show you guys this. Candace, welcome to the Pearl family. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Girls look amazing on you. Thank you so much for your support, my love. Really do appreciate you. Y'all welcome, Candace. Let me show you. It's a lot. Look at this.
Got a serious accident here. This is in Gatlinburg, in the middle of Gatlinburg. There's multiple crashes. There's guys laying on the sidewalk. I don't want to show him, but we have multiple wrecks going on. Many hits, guys. Please say some prayers over here. This was this van came through here out of control, probably 100 miles an hour, and he took out all of these people here in Gatlinburg. Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
Vehicle-wise, that one's the worst one.
That's the worst one.
Worst vehicle-wise. There's a pedestrian over here.
Where?
I know.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Holy crap. Guys, we got a major wreck here in Gatlinburg. Major crash in this side of Gatlinburg here. We've got a serious accident here. This is in Gatlinburg, in the middle of Gatlinburg. There's multiple crashes. There's guys laying on the sidewalk. I don't want to show him, but we have multiple wrecks going on.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Kiki was saying the guy had a heart attack. I mean, I don't want to say I'm glad he had a heart attack, but I'm glad it's nothing people just being evil. You know what I mean? Just evil. So I'm glad it was medical. Sometimes people can have seizures or their blood sugar can be up. And you just never know, guys. You never, ever know what can happen. At 100 miles per hour, I don't know. If you've ever been to Gatlinburg, I go there at least once a year because where I work, we have our conference there every single year. And Gatlinburg is in like a valley, and it's not meant to have that many people in it. It's so small, and you have to go really slowly through there. So it's just not meant to have all those people. It's just overcrowded now. And it's really not even enjoyable during the peak season. It's kind of like Disney World. You will not get me to go to Disney World in peak season, and it's always busy. But there's so many people, it's not even enjoyable. The happiest place on earth isn't even enjoyable. So yeah. So I just hope, and someone said in Boulder, Colorado, there was an attack today. I hope not. That's crazy. Teresa, thank you so very much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Good to see you, love. Hope you are well. Thank you for being a member. And thank you, Miss Liddy, for Justice. Good to see you, my love. Hope you are well. Thank you, my love. And thank you, Kiki, for letting us know about that. That's really, really scary. So, I can't stand Gatlinburg. The traffic is terrible. Well, I mean, I love Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg area, but I'm a huge Dolly fan. I mean, so that's mainly the reason I like it there. But anywho, onward and upward, there is a couple things that I do want to take note in. There is also a missing person, another missing person in Nova Scotia right now. And I just want to point this out just as a service here. This gentleman right here, Pictou County District RCMP, is asking for the public's assistance in locating 34-year-old Miles Dexter Clark with an E on the end, who has last seen May 30th in Scotch Hill, Nova Scotia. Clark, who goes by the name Dexter, is described as 6 foot, so he's a tall guy, 178 pounds, rather slim. He has blue eyes, brown hair, and a full beard. He was last seen wearing a brown t-shirt, brown shorts, and boots. Image attached. Please note he's now has a full beard. When someone goes missing, it has deep and far-reaching impact for the person and for those who know them. We ask the people to spread the word through social media respectfully. Anyone with information knows Dexter Clark's whereabouts is asked to contact the police 902-485-4333, or you can remain 100% anonymous and call the Nova Scotia Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS, 1-800-222-8477. You can also submit a secure anonymous tip at www.crimestoppers.ns.ca, or you can use the P3 tip app with the file number 2025-741668. So again, please, kind of watch out for this as well. This is another thing happening in Nova Scotia. My husband's family was from, oh, really? That's nice. I love Sevierville. You text me. Okay. 1 second. Yep. Yeah. It's going around. I may get on that something. For those of you, this is another case, but for those of you that know the Micah case, who and her husband at the time, his name is John Paul. He is a pastor from hell, in my opinion. He got married today to a woman whose husband died very strangely as well. So there's that. What a, oh my God, he just gives me the willies. Yep, got married today. Yep, may they both have a marriage of hell together. That's all I can say. They're I'm telling you, there's so many bodies in that case. In my opinion, so many bodies. All right. So they've been searching in the last couple days in Nova Scotia for Lilly and Jack Sullivan, and again, they have said nothing. Like, there's nothing that they have found, which, not surprisingly, I didn't really expect them to find anything. They were supposedly going along a pipeline route where they found some sort of boot print, but they didn't find anything. And they keep going back. This is the third, right? The third search that they have been on in the last month. And is it that they're just trying to, like, absolutely make sure that they are not there? Or because, do they know anything other than where they were Thursday evening, right? I've spoke to law enforcement officers, and I've been like, why aren't they charging these people? And things that I've routinely gotten back is, well, let's say we charge them and 6 months later they are legitimately found in the woods. That's going to make us look really bad. And I'm always like, well, but you should have other evidence that they're not in, the woods, around their home or wherever they say. So, Andrew says, I'm starting to believe the RCMP knows nothing. It's very possible, but it could be that they're building something as well. We just simply don't know. Justin, my birthday was May 28th, and my twin brother and the whole family was here to celebrate. Yes, I will. Just, guys, remind me at the end of the live. I sure will. Absolutely will. Okay. Oh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? 1 second, guys. Oh, there was something in Clarksville, Tennessee. What? Okay. Do you guys mind if I tell you? Let me just tell you something before I'm going to kind of skip out of this for just 1 second. I just want to tell you guys what's happening in Clarksville, Tennessee, real quick. So last night there was a 2 seconds. There was a pew-pewing incident in Clarksville Speedway and Fairgrounds. It is now a homicide investigation. Again, Clarksville, Tennessee. The juvenile involved in last night's incident at the Clarksville Speedway and Fairgrounds has succumbed to his injuries. Next of kin have been notified. This remains an active and ongoing investigation. Anyone with information is urged to call 911 immediately. No further information is available for release at this time. At approximately 9:10 p.m., officers working off duty at the Clarksville Speedway and Fairgrounds in support of the ongoing fair reported hearing pew-pews going from the parking lot near the entrance. Additional officers from the Clarksville Police Department responded immediately and located a black male victim suffering from a pew-pew wound to his chest. The victim had been transported to Tenova Healthcare. His current condition, we now know he's succumbed to his injuries. According to the witness of the scene, approximately 5 to 6 black males were seen running from the area towards Hazelwood Road following an incident. At the time, the pew-pewers appears to be isolated at event. The Clarksville Police Department is asking anyone for in the immediate area with video surveillance cameras or video footage to send it in. Wow, that's That's crazy. You just don't know anymore. You really just don't know anymore. It's crazy. All right. So, getting on with it. Thank you for sending me that. I do appreciate you. So Lilly and Jack Sullivan, still nothing. But there is these messages that are going out in online, and it's supposedly Daniel speaking about Malehya. And I cannot verify these. I cannot verify them. I will say I do believe them, though. I actually do believe them. Some people don't. Some people don't. But I do believe them, in my opinion. Just the way that he talks on allegedly talks on these. And I want to share these with you and hear your opinion. Some people believe them, some people don't believe them. But we'll see. We'll see what you guys think. Oh, we need to talk about this before I get to that. There is a vigil finally for Lilly and Jack tomorrow, June 2nd at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time. You might want to check where it might be. It probably 8:30 y'all's time in Nova Scotia there. It probably just changes it to my time. And it's at 177 Freud Street, Stollerton, Nova Scotia. So did it switch it over? Yeah, it switched it over there. Okay. So if you guys are in the Nova Scotia area, you guys can go to that. I know a lot of people had always been asking, like, why isn't there a a vigil or whatever? But someone is putting it together, and I'm so glad that they are having that. So that's really nice. 232 people's responded so far. June 2nd. Yes, tomorrow is going to be 1 month. 1 full month that Lilly and Jack have been gone. I have literally been on this case since May 3rd. If she has him blocked, then she couldn't receive them. Malehya? No. This isn't the one I'm talking about. It's not with speaking to Malehya. I'll show you. I'll show you here. All right. So here are these. Again, I cannot verify these. I'm never going to tell you that something is real when I cannot verify them. Use it as, make up your own opinion, however you see fit on this. Okay. So this is allegedly Daniel, and it says, my mom was napping, and I think he means ran outside because she heard me yelling that morning for the kids. Malehya was playing on her phone. Mom came out. She said Malehya had a look of worry in her eyes that mom was home. No tears. She wasn't scared. The kids were gone. Just a look of worry. She got caught for just like a look of worry that she got caught for doing something wrong. And again, if this is true, then she's not napping. She's not rapping. She's not napping. You don't think so, Deception? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. It's supposedly, allegedly, from what I understand, a YouTuber that is speaking, but I don't know does anyone know the YouTuber who's alleged? And that'll tell me a lot, to be quite honest with you. That'll tell me a lot. Who the YouTuber is actually saying if they speak to them or not. I think it does care what people think. I don't know. The thing with Daniel, like, he's continually speaking as much as possible. Mom, why is it cropped so tight? Deception. Why is it cropped so tight? I asked her to show it in her browser and she showed a screenshot. Do you know who it is? It's a criming shame lady. Ooh, I don't know her. I've heard of her. After I went into her live, she took down her video. Oh, wow. Okay. So are all of these supposedly, I'm going to tell you something, like, are all of these supposed to be hers, allegedly? Right. All of these? Okay, that would have been terrifying. Have they ever left? To me, so are all of these supposed to be hers? No, 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 no. I want to see a damn screen recording, is what I want to see. Let's see a damn screen recording of, I mean, this is the thing. Some YouTubers, myself, we speak to family members, right? I get that. But and I understand sometimes you can't reveal your sources, that kind of thing, but something that is so easily that you can show, like some screenshots, why can't she do that? There are so many more text messages they won't show. That's really disappointing. That's really, really disappointing. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's not promote her there. We're not going to promote her because if she's doing that, that's really bad. Wow. It's so disappointing. Like, I get it that we all want new information, but you don't create fake information after, and put words into someone's mouth. These are missing children, right? It's not just content. These are human beings, two of them. Exactly, Candace. Exactly. It was a friend of the lady who does It's a Crying Shame. Oh, well, listen to this. This is the thing. I don't know how long she's been on the platform or whatever, and trust me, there's some learning curves on here. I get it. But if she got this from a friend, she's got to be able to verify that, right? She's got to be able to verify that. It's because of Malehya's mom, I believe. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just hope she, I hope she, either puts it out. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. Simple as that. That's true. That's true. She says it's Daniel texting. Yeah. It is cropped pretty tight, and that is it's sad, man. And really, I would want to know how Daniel kind of text anyways. One thing I will say, like, there was a text here. I think I've got it pulled up here. No, it's not the one. Let me show you this one. Is this how Daniel would text? Because everyone has their style of texting. You text with someone enough, you can tell if it's them or not, right? If it's them or not texting. And would this be Daniel's style of texting? Is he the type of person that puts, exclamation marks after, because usually guys, I mean, I'm not saying guys don't put exclamation marks because that would be stupid, but you just don't usually, guys just usually don't do that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. They make too many typos. Yeah. 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 Guys don't really do generally a lot of punctuation, especially I can't see Daniel doing a lot of punctuation. And not only that, like, it just doesn't sound like Daniel. This one doesn't. Lilly and Jack called me dad and came for me for everything, never Malehya. She had no control over the kids. They were wild with her, and with me, they listened and were well behaved. I promised myself I'd always be there for Malehya and the kids, and I'm holding to that promise. I don't know. I mean, there's clearly something here, in my opinion. Guys and girls text different. That's what. Yeah, they do. They do text different generally. Not always, but exactly, Snowfeather. That's what I'm saying. Oh, she should have no problem proving me wrong. Many liars are right. Well, that's what I tried to tell Chris Proudfoot. Please show us where you were Sunday. Talk about that weekend. If you were 3.5 hours away and have nothing to do with anything with this, then just show us what you were doing. All of that. We're at 16 months? Yeah. I mean, if she did this, that would be really bad. And if she got it from someone else. How long has she been on YouTube? Does anyone know? I've heard of her, but I've never watched her or anything like that. Thank you, Zoot. If she's fairly new, I'm telling you, it's a rough It's a rough learning curve in the beginning. It really is. A few years. Okay, well then you're not new. You're not new then. Beth says I don't believe it. He's blocked since she's left, guys. Oh, what is this the same picture? Daniel Martell, which anyone can change the pictures. Let's go to Daniel's Facebook and see what he says. See what he's Daniel Martell, Nova Scotia. People. Hold on. Wait a second. You guys see this? Wait a minute. Look at this. Unless he's under another profile, he's got, oh shit, how can I make this bigger? If you guys can zoom in, if you're especially on your phone, it's got a picture of Daniel, Malehya, and the kids right there. But if you go to this profile, unless he has multiple profiles, this is his photo. So, Justin, look at my comment. It's going too fast, honey. I think West Coast was sure. So the it's totally different. Yes, exactly, Lisa. It's very one is old with his first wife. Okay. Is this supposedly his first wife? That's 2019. It's 2025. So this might be his first wife. All right. So what is his? That's not him. I don't see any other Daniel Martells, Nova Scotia. Let's look at this. People. Okay. Here's this one. Never mind. 73 friends. Okay, this is supposedly. Oops. His new profile. I've never seen this profile actually. I've seen that photo. I've seen that photo. Haven't seen that photo. Look at there. That just gave me chills. Remember how he said he was in waist deep water? You know what I mean? Remember he said he was in waist deep water? Icole. Where is this, I wonder? That was 3 years ago. I need to save that photo. Thank you very much. Here, September 2021. August 13th, 2021. See, he likes to fish, y'all. He was wearing hip waders. Yep. Nice catch. Where'd you get him? Ooh, I wonder. This is 4 years ago. I don't want to show that. Don't want to show that. Look up there. He won an award or something. That was 2019. Oh, this is definitely his mama. This is definitely his mama because he looks just like her. He looks just like his mama. And is this his brother? Is this Justin? Okay, that's it. That's it. I should he works at where? Your best resource? Hardwood Logs in Nova Scotia, PEI in southern New Burns. That's where he works 1 day a week, right? In a relationship. Started new job. He supposedly started there in 2013. I mean, if you've started there in 2013 and you can't pick up some hours after, a long ass time. I'm sweating, Justin. I'm trying to get your attention. Okay. I haven't thought it would be solo. I don't know what you mean, dear Candace. You mean like unsolved? No, he's not. No, he's not polar. We love the DD here. For sure, for sure. What did you want to tell me? Hurry up. Got to go on with my show. Okay, so she's been doing it for 4 years. Gotcha. Thank you, Broke. I'm not trying to join the speculation train, but Lilly looks just like her mom. And who does Jack look like? That red hair and skinny face. Everyone thinks that, Broke. Everyone thinks that. And I don't see it. I really don't see it. Me too, Ashley. Grizzly was really good to me when I first started out my channel. Like my old channel, the one that has a lot more subscribers than this one. She was really good to me. She sent everyone over and she was just very good to me. I appreciate her, Grizzly, very much. Some people get eager to please and lost in the rush to help. I mean, I think, sometimes we have to take a step back and focus on, everyone wants the information. Everyone wants information, but you've also got to make sure it's legit information as well, right? And I don't know, I do hope she kind of, clears it up a little bit and uh 1 second, guys, and you see where she, shows where she got it or whatever. That's what I hope, at least. Okay. So, moving on, it's, it's some questions that if I could talk to Malehya or Daniel, Malehya would be, if the kids were playing outside, and you heard them, like, why didn't you get up? It's, pretty simple. Like, how did she know that they were playing outside? And I'm not going to say, like, you can say that it was your mother-in-law or whatever, but with, they were supposedly gone for 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes is when you supposedly were asleep. And I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I find it very convenient that the story is in and out, like dozing in and out of sleep as well. A lot of people say that Malehya, like she might have been suffering from postpartum depression or whatever, but I don't know. I just think it's way too early. Okay. This just came out just a little bit ago. 1 second. Daniel says detectives told him to take the live and text down. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Just got something. Is Deception Detective in here? He's going to want to know this. This is supposedly come from a crime shame. Update, making video private now. So this is to those people who ruined everything for selfish reasons and because people are twisted. I am working. Charmaine called to say Daniel has asked that the video be removed because he was told by detectives, so something Malehya is getting a bunch of, allegedly, I'm going to say, threats. Well, regardless, it's against the law to threaten someone. So if they're getting threats, all she has to do is report those threats and they'll go to jail. Anyone who's threatening anybody needs to go to jail. They need to go to jail. Period. This is so ridiculous that grown adults literally go to a person's Facebook and say these things. Sick and twisted. So because I am working, I put it under members for all you sapsuckers that think we are doing it out of monetary gain. Grab some brains. People always are there to try to cut others down regarding how nice or genuine you are. This only hurts the families and yourselves because now Daniel won't want to say shit. You get it. It's about Lilly and Jack, not me or you. Crazy with a bunch of Y's. Well, I mean, this is the thing, though. This is the thing, also. That is true, deception. That is true. This is the thing, though. If you are speaking to a family member and then you put it out in public, it's going to get back to them. I promise you, 1,000,000,000%, it will get back to them. You better believe it. It's going to get back to them. Or they're going to see it on their own. So that would make them stop talking immediately anyways. Right. Now, if you don't care, if you just, speak to them, put their stuff out, your private conversations allegedly that you had out with them, that's one thing, But if you wanted them to keep talking, they're not going to speak after you put out allegedly their stuff. Right? So how fast did detectives call Daniel after it was aired? Good question. Good question. What was that, Justin? I believe due to a lot of jobs diminished. Maybe, but 1 day a week it's not gonna help. Daniel gave her permission to put out text messages out. Well, okay. So Daniel allegedly. Okay, then okay, that doesn't make sense. Sorry. Okay, if he did give her permission to put those out, then why would Daniel not say shit anymore? You get what I mean? Someone should tell her to say thank you. Oh my God. What is going on here? This is This is crazy. I don't know. I mean, I think all Deception Detective asked her to do was just prove that it was him saying that, right? Why don't they just stay off of social media, focus on Lilly and Jack? It's about the kids, not adults. I agree. Because Malehya's mother possibly called the police this morning because people were threatening her daughter. There should be no threats to anybody, ever. Ever. That's unacceptable. I asked her to show the messages in her browser, not a screenshot. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you so much for joining, Miss Shanna. Really. Thank you so much. I give Daniel credit for, speaking out. I think it's very bizarre that he continually keeps saying there's no evidence, and that he seems to push the narrative of they've been abducted, when one thing that the RCMP has been clear on more than anything, really, other than they probably don't know what happened, is that they don't think this is an abduction. Thank you so much, Broke. Appreciate you. Can you teach us if Canadians law offers protections to suspects who are Indigenous on a reservation? Oh, I'm sure that they would. I mean, I can definitely look into that, but I think there's more laws. I think even like as far as like defamation and stuff is more strict in Canada than it is here in the States. You know what I mean? His people was making, well, they were. Well, this is that's what's happening, and his people was making threats to Malaya. So Daniel asked if the video could be taken down because he didn't want to be. That's not why he did this. Perhaps, yeah. Yeah. Does anyone know if the first day a week, does anyone know what the one day a week he works? Friday. Allegedly. Allegedly Friday. Monetary gain equals leakage. Nobody said anything except her. So you didn't bring up anything like it it bothers, like, people are always talking about clicks and views and monetary and all that. Listen, everybody, can we just be honest? Like, is it such a bad thing to be honest about? We all want clicks and views, but how you get them is what really matters, right? Like, we all want, as our channel to grow, we all want people to view us, but don't be, a slime ball in the meantime to say, you know, to make up fake things on a thumbnail and all that stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I posted what I sent her on Extras. Okay, let me go look at this. We'll go look at this. Let's go look what Deception Detective wrote. X. Here we go. Deception Detective. Here we go. This is what he wrote to her. Okay, it was just 153. Was this a hard request? When you show the message with Daniel, please navigate it to the Facebook on stream. If you got a scoop, leave no doubt for a skeptic like me. Well, that's nothing bad. That's nothing bad. I mean, that's nothing bad. You can see it right there for yourself. Funny how people not liking the channel now because just shared and dissecting the info she shared. Is this what we need to dissect? She offered a link. Why not hear her out? Hey, Webb, meaning she offered, are you saying she offered deception a link? Is that who you mean? Daniel has been saying from day one that he will search for the rest of his life. And in text message, he says, hold on. In text message, he says, this will follow him and his other kids for the rest of his life. They're not coming back. I agree with you, the real me too. And for people saying I'll search the rest of my life, that means they're not expecting a finality pretty soon, right? Like let's find them so we can get on with the rest of our life. Can someone please help me out? My phone can't text at the moment. Conundrums is a blogger out of Nova Scotia. He has them on his page. Conundrum blogger. Is that on Facebook? Let's see here. He's a blogger. Conundrum blogger Canada. Is he on? Oh, I think he's on Instagram. Conundrum Press or Conundrum TV, based in Nova Scotia. Okay, it's probably here. Let's see what he says there. My loyalties with Justin and DD. I follow him. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my dear. Very do appreciate you, Paul. Justin feels heaps self-indulgent and manipulative to not provide verification or more information to help look not hoaxy. Justin, I'm not bringing drama for. Webs, I know you follow me, honey, and I appreciate that. Nobody, I'm not saying that she's doing anything. I'm just saying, he asked her to put out in the browser. That's what I'm saying. Does anyone in chat know Daniel? I don't know him at all. I'm looking up the conundrum thing, but I don't see anything from a conundrum. And thank you so much, Mystery Minded. Appreciate you. Love you too, Amy. Live, unsubscribe, then subscribe again if it helps. I don't know. I mean, like, I really don't know. I mean, she could be talking to him, but I think all Deception Detective said was, when you show the message with Daniel, please navigate to it on Facebook on stream. If you get a scoop, leave no doubt for skeptics like me. He's just wanted to see it in a browser, is all he's saying. And this is the thing, guys. This is the thing. not everyone is going to believe you on everything. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We don't have to agree on everything to be friendly or whatever. It doesn't have to be that way. Right? It doesn't have to be that way. This is what I say. Whenever if I have a source and they don't want to be put out there or whatever, I say, guys, I have a source. You can believe me or not. Here it is. That's what I say. That's what I say. Believe me or not. It is what it is. I don't care. If you don't want to believe me, kumbaya, mother chicken. Fine. If you want to believe me, there we go. You know what I mean? I knew she'd take the live down when she knew I was there. It was in if she was in the right, then why take it down? She says it's because Malehya was getting threats or the kid was getting threats or something. You know what I mean? I hope you want a chicken party. Well, this went a little different than I kind of expected today, to be quite honest with you. All right. Let's get back to it here. Let's get back to it. Maybe. I think I've got too much stuff pulled up here. I need to clear it out, guys. I apologize. So the RCMP says yesterday the ground search efforts were underway, but they have found virtually nothing in the area of the Gairloch Road or near the pipeline where a boot print was previously located. Again, was that supposed to be Lilly or Jack's boot print? Why is there only one boot print as well? Hold on, what is this? Thank you so much. Attack in boulders. There was an attack in Boulder, Pearl Street Mall. There's a Pearl Street Mall? Like I'm going tomorrow. I'm literally going tomorrow. Okay, someone gave this. What is this? Okay, people are sending just silly stuff. Okay. Here we go. This just came out just a little bit ago. Oh, God. Maybe I should start again. Okay, let's go. It probably scared him off. Who scared who off? Searchers say no sign of missing Nova Scotia children as renewed search enters second day. Lansdowne Station, the head of the search and rescue team looking for signs of two children who went missing in rural Nova Scotia a month ago, said searchers have not found any new evidence as of Sunday afternoon, which marked the second day in the renewed search for the dense woods near their rural home. The search for 4-year-old Jack and Lilly Sullivan, Jack Sullivan, and his 6-year-old sister Lilly Sullivan, who was reported missing from their Lansdowne Station home on May 2nd, resumes this weekend for 2 days for targeted searching. Amy Hansen, a ground search and rescue manager, said this weekend search is focused on Gairloch Road area where the two children lived and along the nearby pipeline trail where a small boot print was previously found. Question, do you, maybe I should do a poll for this. The pipeline is not far from their house, Justin. Not sure how many miles, but it's not that far. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's foul play. One or more of the parents. Put a 2 if you think it's foul play and someone outside of Lilly, or not Lilly, mom and stepdad Daniel. Or put a 3 if you think they just walked off. I want to see what you mean. I think something happened. And I think if you was on that property on May 2nd, you probably know what happened to Lilly and Jack, in my opinion. I don't see how. But now we know that it was about allegedly 3 p.m. was the last time they were seen on May 1st. We don't know how that they were seen. If they didn't. It just says the last sighting, right? Mama's not worried, big red flag. That is a very big red flag. Right? Why isn't the mother talking? I've never seen a mom not speak when her kid is missing to be like right in front of the camera. Right. I don't believe the mom has depression either. Now that we know the chief on reserve is alleged. Oh, I never even heard that. I heard that allegedly she got lawyered up, but there's been nothing able to prove it. Those 2 kids now members of the reserve, seems like they are gone. I don't I think this is a blame game between Malehya and Daniel. If you wouldn't have done this, this wouldn't have happened. Well, if you didn't have done this, this wouldn't have happened. I think it's a blame game, and I think they are trying to push it on each other and their families, in my opinion. That is all I think that's happening here. I think they're both no. In my opinion, maybe instead of searching for Lilly and Jack on May 2nd, they were putting them somewhere. Well, I mean, but people don't just go hide their kids and then report them missing and say they don't know where they're at, though. Right? Figure out how a sleeping parent would know what their child is doing outdoors. Well, surely I agree. And that's, allegedly, the mother, Daniel's mother, said she heard them outside or whatever, but I don't believe that either. Malehya says they never let the kids outside without someone being there. I don't believe that either. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. At all. Depression, those that have raised children alone, working all kinds of hours, did not have time for depression. I call BS. I mean, there's real depression and there's postpartum depression, right? Real depression. But there's also people that are just lazy ass parents at times as well. And I can't say what any of if Malehya is any of those. I can't say. But I don't see her as, I will say that every time I seen her with, pictures and stuff, they always were clean. They were always clean and, fed and whatever else. She did birthday parties for him, right? But I feel like there's something recently happened in this case. You know what I mean? Justin, who are they that spotted with we have no idea. No idea, Bo. All the RCMP just says is that they were spotted with family members. I see you. Congratulations, Grandma. Now, I see you and a daughter and your grandbaby coming into this world. It's been a difficult pregnancy for her. I'm so excited. We love you. I see you. How does a mom not stay by a sick? I get it. I get it. I don't sleep hardly when my kids are sick at all, and I certainly, if I check on them umpteen times a night. So I mean, I would like to know, like, when is the last time, Malehya, Daniel, that you both had eyes on them outside of your bed? Like, when were you physically up? When were you physically up seeing the kids? Right? Was it the night before? Did you not check if there was a fever, a cough? Because someone who has a cough, generally when they lay down, that's when they have the worst cough. Neglect for sure. Who sleeps like that with kids up? I mean, 3 kids under 6 years old. I don't know how anybody's up or still in bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's much less on a school morning. As a mom, there is no way I could leave the home from which my kid went missing. This is one of the biggest red flags in missing children's cases, and it happens quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'll open the lines if some of y'all want to call in. That's fine. Let's see here. Let me put up my number here. You can call in if you want. Anybody? Questions, comments, concerns about the case. My suspicious would not let me, my subconscious would not let me sleep. Sorry, God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Why she left so quickly. I've raised 4 kids and neighbors, kids with depression, anxiety. That's no excuse. Kids are number 1, and you have to stop and count to 10 sometimes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And listen, it's hard to raise kids. It's not, it's a very, very hard job. Justin, Evelyn Boswell was always clean too. You're right. You're right. Mm-hmm. I just trust mom more than Captain Caveman. It is also a red flag because both of the kids were It is also, let me make sure my phone's on. Hold on. It is also a red flag because both said the kids were abducted. They simply pushed it. I mean, other than their stories changing, and I cannot get over that Daniel saying he just jumped in his car and went up dirt roads Like, I don't get that. And you were gone for 2 hours? No. That just does not work for me. That doesn't work for me. Thank you for calling, caller. Hey, girl. How you doing? Uh-huh.
Small children
Mm-hmm.
that's supposed to sleep is not going to know what door her kids went out. I don't care who's in the back,
Yeah.
who's in the front. They're not going to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it to you. No mother that to sit there and decide and start an argument and start blaming the stepfather or everybody else in the area.
Honey, it's hard
when
to.
her kids got missing.
I don't know why it's.
Come out and please for them babies.
It's always so hard to hear you. It's like it's
There's no way.
it's scrambly. Yeah.
And yes, we are safe in Denver. We made it from that terrorist attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
Hello?
great. Yeah, I can. It's hard to understand you, babe.
Hello? Hello?
It's hard to understand her. I can never understand her. I can never understand her when she calls. I don't get it. It's like she's always vibrating or something. I don't. Okay. Anybody else wants to call? They can call. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? How you doing?
Hey, Justin.
Hey, honey. How you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. How are you?
Good. Hey, turn it down from the back.
Okay, wait. Turn what down?
Just turn me off on YouTube. Okay?
Okay, I did.
Okay. What's up? What's your thoughts?
Well, oh, by the way, I'm Ladybug too.
Thank you. Okay. Cool.
And the depression and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I've had, many children, and I had the depression so bad that I saw that I could not raise them.
Uh-huh.
So I gave them to good families that could give them what I wanted them to have. That,
Right.
I couldn't do.
Right.
So there's options out there. And it's just another case of children missing.
There's so many.
It's so sad, and it's unnecessary.
Yeah. It is very unnecessary. But see, I think this is an accident.
Yeah, I do too.
I think this is an accident. I think it's I call it a neglectful accident, but nonetheless
Yes.
an accident. Now, what happened? And Daniel allegedly says there's no drugs, and that is from big media saying that as well.
Oh, okay.
I would be.
Yeah, there's omissions and there's commissions, and I think this wasn't a commission. I think it was an accident, and it's just unfortunate. But that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, you think it's a bus driver?
Me? No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
No. All right. Well, I just wanted to say that, and I enjoy your show. Keep up the good work.
All right.
And I'll let you off now.
Thank you, love. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. We have seen the text, but I don't know. We just need to, Deception Detective was asking for her to show a little bit more because do you think mom gave kids to a family and then nope. 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 I don't think mom gave them to a family at all. I don't think they were abducted. I think that they absolutely knows. Hold on one second. Let me fix this so I can put it on my computer. Accident scenario example is overuse of sedating medications for a sick child, double, triple dose, bath accidents, etc. Yeah, I mean, you got to think what kind of accidents can, go bad in that area. It's February in, not February. It was May in Nova Scotia, right? Here we go. Let me log in here, and then we can do it with. It'll just go straight through my computer. Here we go. Continue. Okay. 2 seconds, y'all. All right. If y'all want to call, hey, can someone call in? I want to check something and see if it'll. Let me do it like this. I can do it like this. What's my number? 530 for clutch. Will it call through? Trying to fix it so we can. Let me try it like this 1 second. Well, now it says great. Recent. Let's try it like this now. I could buy the accident. Why won't it ring? Oh, maybe I had to enable something. Let me try it one more time. If not, then we're just. All right. If you want to call in, you're welcome to call in, but it's being a jerk, so I can do it the other way. It's fine. Okay, moving along. Yes, there's opinions out there, and you need help and make sure. I'm not saying she wasn't depressed or anything. I'm just saying I have no idea if she was depressed or not. Let's move along here. Oh God, hold on. I'll fix it in a second. I have another live scheduled in just a minute.
It's been 4 weeks since Daniel Martell has seen his stepchildren. 6-year-old Lilly and 4-year-old Jack Sullivan were reported missing Friday, May 2nd, after they wandered out of their Pictou County home. They have not been found after weeks of extensive searching the heavily wooded area.
Every day when I wake up, it just feels like I'm reliving a nightmare of May 2nd. But the main feelings from sadness have just turned to anger because there's no evidence as of after 1 month. And it's really taken a toll.
On Friday, RCMP say ground search and rescue crews and police will return to the area this weekend, focusing on a nearby pipeline trail where a boot print.
Thank you for calling, caller. What's up? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What's up?
I just want to make a quick, that is my opinion.
Yes.
The way Daniel reacts when he talks about
Gak?
makes me feel like, yeah.
What's that?
When he talks about Jack.
Oh, Jack. I thought you said Gak. I was like, what's Gak?
Yeah. The child, Jack.
Gotcha.
He reacts and cries, and when he speaks of him,
Mm-hmm.
if in fact there was an accident, I think it happened to Jack due to the way he reacts.
What happened to Lilly?
And I think that whatever happened, Lilly saw, and at that point, they had to take care of it. If that's the case of what happened, I'm not saying it did.
Right.
But when you watch him talk about Jack, he tears up, chokes up, even more than so with Lilly.
Mm-hmm.
That's just an opinion. That's all I really have to add to this.
I mean, I think he loved the kids for sure. You know.
No doubt. And I think he had a very close relationship with Jack because of the age. You know, literally watched him go from a baby to that, more or less, you know, from 2 to 4 or so, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
But when you watch him talk about Jack, there's something there that's really raw for him.
Yeah, he certainly something.
Yeah, I feel it's real,
there.
but I think it's deceptive.
I think his tears are real. I do believe his tears when he cries,
I do too.
but I just believe that they know a hell of a lot more.
Yes, I believe the tears are real, but I do believe he knows exactly what happened and where they are.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah. Caller said. I thought.
That's it. So you have a.
All right.
It's a great show. Thank you to the mods and
Thank you,
everybody else in chat.
Thank you, my dear. Love you. All right. Bye bye.
Amazing.
Oh,
The way you handle this channel. Thank you.
Thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Bye bye. Well, it kind of went off the rails a little bit, but it happens. If Lilly had, what was that? If Lilly had a what? When, I didn't see any tears, bad actors, but he was crying. He was crying. I believe he was crying. If Lilly had a cough and couldn't go to school, why didn't Jack go to school? We keep them both home. Some people do, I guess. You know, I still don't think it's a good enough excuse. You know, in my opinion, but that's just me. What's up and stuff? Hello? Oh, hold on, one crap. How you doing?
I'm doing good. This is Princess Jasmina.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, when you say that you could
Hey, turn me off in the background.
why they jumped,
Turn me off in the background.
you're off.
Really? Okay. It's like an echo or something. Okay, what's up?
When you say you don't understand why he jumped in the truck,
Uh-huh.
in my opinion, it's not the first time it's happened.
You don't think it's the first time it's happened? Like they've gotten lost?
Yep.
So you think they're runaways? Like they're kids that run away often?
I think they go out into the back to that little hut thing.
Well, but that's inside the yard, you know. But I mean, are you just like she says that, you know, they never go outside unattended?
Makati.
I mean, I don't believe I believe they went outside before without them.
You know, I'm fortunate enough. I have a 36-year-old son,
Mm-hmm.
28-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old son.
Yep.
So I get that they sneak out. And the only time that I would jump in my vehicle is if they had done it before.
But why? And Zoot, it was just took the words out of my mouth. Why didn't the dogs find a scent? You walk, the dogs are going to have a scent. I mean, remember, this is someone walks, they're going to have a scent.
The people that were there the night before.
What does that have to do with them walking off, though?
Because the last time they were seen was at 3 o'clock.
Doesn't matter. I mean,
and what time was the drive-by?
It was
all the cars there.
Well, we don't know about the cars. We don't know if there was ever there was allegedly never in a party or anything like that. That's just stuff that people are saying. You know, people say a lot of things. Right. So there's going to be some evidence if a child walks off on their own. There's going to be scent. There's going to be someone that spots them. There's going to be camera footage. There's going to be articles of clothing, footprints, shoe prints. Not all of them, but one or more of them.
Right.
Right. And so if there's no scent, there's just nothing to say that, you know, they walked off. Lisa.
So we have another ninja.
Mm-hmm. Lisa, you just messaged me that. It's a blank email, honey. I don't see anything on there. All right. Sorry. Go ahead, honey. What you were saying.
I still believe that it's not the first time that they've wandered outside unattended.
But wouldn't the parents say they've wandered outside before? We've had problems with this, and you know, that's that. Like, why would they say, you know, they've never ran off before? They're not the type of kids that does any of that. You know what I mean?
Just like, why would they say at 10 a.m., but actually it's at 8 a.m.?
Well, at 8 a.m. was the last time they was seen, allegedly by the parents, but he got in the car and then he was gone for about 2 hours before the RCMP even, you know, before they had called the RCMP and the RCMP got there.
So her stating, as soon as I knew they were missing, I called 911.
What's that?
Her stating, the minute I knew they were missing, I called 911.
Yeah, and that's not true. That's not true.
Right.
It can't be true. It can't be true. If the second she says, I instantly.
How do we know that the last time they seen them was 8 a.m.?
Well, that's what they say, right? That's what they say, but we can't prove any of it. The only thing, you know, we can say is that's what they told the dispatch. Is they said the last time they saw Lilly and Jack was around 8 a.m. They both jump up. Daniel says, I looked in the house, looked outside. I immediately jumped in my car, went up every dirt road, went into culverts, and he was gone.
It's way deep water.
Yeah. And the RCMP didn't get there till about 10 o'clock. It took them about 15 minutes to get there.
There has to be a reason that made him jump in the water.
There has to be a reason what?
As to why he would jump in this deep water.
I agree. You don't jump into water just to jump in water. Right? Nobody just jumps into the water waist deep without, if there's no, there's nothing suspicious about the water, right? Did you see footprints around the water or anything like that? If you didn't see footprints around the water, you didn't see a body in the water, why are you jumping in the water?
Yeah. Something just, I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
No.
The water would be
And it
freezing.
seems like all these cases are going back to summer wells.
You mean a similar?
They all have so, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. It is disheartening. You're right.
I mean, my goodness, at 41, finding out I was pregnant.
I can't.
I thought God was playing jokes on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
But come to find out, my son is what saved my life.
Mm-hmm.
And to hear all these things that people are doing to their children.
Yeah, it's sad. It really is sad.
It just.
Honey, I've got other people calling. I'm going to have to jump off. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you. Call back anytime. Okay, I missed a couple calls. I apologize. Let me fix it. All right, somebody else wants to call in. They're welcome to call in. Daniel, for the first moment, was this deceptive in my opinion? You think so? All right.
I was 10 years old.
Caller, call back. You can call back, caller. 1 second. Boy, it's been a technical kind of show. I'm telling you. Okay, here we go. What's up, caller? Thank you for calling.
Hey, Justin, how are you, honey?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good, honey. I'm going to walk in the bedroom because I can't find my remote. You know what? I have a theory, and in my opinion.
Okay. Let's hear it.
All right. I believe Maya. Is her name Maya? I think her family has this kid. I believe they didn't like him. And I believe that they've got those kids in hiding to get her away from him.
But what would, I mean, but would someone wouldn't go this far with, just hiding the kids?
They would if they wanted her away from him. That's bad. I would do it for my kid if I wanted my kid away from somebody to protect my grandchildren. Her mother was too quick in getting involved.
I don't think so.
What do you think?
I don't think so. No.
You don't think?
No, not at all.
I really do believe, I think her family has, because they lawyered up and everything already.
You would just say, he doesn't have custody of the kids or anything. Well, I mean, he could have custody of one of them because one, Meadow is, but you would hide more, if she was going to hide one, she would have hide Meadow because that's the one they share together. They're not actually married.
You know what? If you look at the little boy, Jack, look at him and look at
what is Daniel? Look at them real good. They look just alike.
Yeah, but some people look like they're pets too.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
But
some
no,
people
I agree
some
with
people
you.
are married and they look alike as well. You know what I mean? So
I understand. Yeah, I understand. But I really do believe her family is involved. I really do believe that because they came out with the video. I mean, they said that the people that they seen on May 1st was Daniel, Meadow, whatever, Malehya, and the two kids together. And I'm thinking, well, God, if they were all together, what happened in all that situation?
no, I think
And
if
then
she
all
wanted
of
to
a
leave, she
sudden
would have
her
left.
mom gets
No, I'm not buying it. I don't think so. Nope, something happened to those kids.
Do you think he's involved?
I think they both have knowledge, in my opinion, at the very minimum of what happened to
What
Lilly
the
and Jack.
hell did they do with them?
That's the
What
thing.
did they do with the children then?
I
Do you
think,
think they sold them?
I mean, I don't think that they were sold. I don't think that they were trafficked. I don't think they were abducted by any
You
stranger.
think they unalived them?
I don't think that they necessarily did that. I think that there was some sort of accident, neglectful accident happened that they could be charged with. That's the only reason why parents
But
hide.
how
If
come nobody's found them?
well,
That's what's driving me insane.
But-
Like the Sebastian Rogers case too.
Canada is the second biggest country in the world. You know, there's a lot of places, and it's mostly empty. There's a lot of places to hide in Canada.
Laurel Lodge came up with the best.
Huh?
And he said it at the Laurel Lodge came up with the best.
What's that?
Is that the name? He said at the end of one of his lives, he goes wood chipper for Sebastian Rogers. I heard him say that. Yes, I heard him say it. He just goes, all I'm going to say is wood chipper.
No. I don't think that happened.
It's just sad. I'm not. How could people do this? I don't understand. But I do still believe that her family's involved in all this. I believe they wanted her away from him.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see. Something's going to come out of it.
See that. Yeah.
Justin, I love you.
Love you too,
so
honey.
much. Take care. Have a great one.
You too, honey. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right, we're going to turn the lines off. All right, that's all for that tonight. Okay. Let's pick up where we left off. Oh my God, that's disturbing.
It was previously located.
I know that they're working hard and they're using every resource they have, and it makes me hopeful because that's all we have at this point is just hope.
A vigil of flowers and stuffed animals has grown in recent weeks outside the RCMP station in nearby Stellarton. Since May 2nd, when Lilly and Jack went missing, people here in Pictou County are still struggling to understand what happened and why there are still no answers.
Every day, almost, I go by the RCMP, and it's just so tragic. Just so tragic. You know, I just feel so bad for their whole family. I'm hoping that they find them.
It just doesn't look good, but I hope I'm wrong.
The warden of Pictou County says many people are on edge and children are worried about playing outside.
Oh, I think it's mostly a mood of anxiety maybe and frustration.
And
They too can't believe that there's not an answer by this long and this many people looking.
The RCMP have confirmed Lilly and Jack were seen on camera with family the day before they went missing. Police are asking anyone who was on Gairloch Road between April 28th and May 2nd to share their dash cam or other footage with RCMP. Martell says every detail helps and could lead to finding Lilly and Jack.
I'm going to keep fighting for the rest of my life to find these kids. That's the only goal I have at this point.
Haley Ryan, CBC News, Lansdowne Station.
Okay. I don't know. They have to know something. So where was I? The RCMP recently updated information confirming that Lilly and Jack were last seen in public with family members on the afternoon, I think it was around 3 o'clock on May 1st, the day before they were reported missing. On May 2nd, their disappearance was reported. No signs of forced entry, no noise, no screaming, just an open sliding door, 2 small pairs of boots missing from the doorstep. Malehya says, we woke up and we heard them playing into the room next to us. I dozed off again. Our kids aren't the kind of kids that we ever let play outside alone. We're always out there watching them. But they must have figured out how to open the sliding glass door. We can't hear it when it opens. They probably went outside to play without us knowing. Then it got quiet. I asked Daniel, do you hear the kids? He said no. We jumped up, ran outside, started yelling for them. I called 911 immediately. It was pure instinct. Whenever you say to your husband or your wife or your spouse or your significant other, and you have kids, and you say, Daniel, do you hear the kids? No. Are you both going to jump up? Because I don't see that happening. You both jumping up out of nowhere. I don't see it at all. Like, I can just picture both of them jumping up. No, you're going to be like, I'm exhausted, Daniel. Go check the kids. Go check the kids, Daniel, please. Make sure they're okay. Right? I'm bloated. I've got a headache. You know, whatever. I'm tired. Whatever. But you're both not going to jump up like that. It doesn't work that way. Right? So that's what I have a problem with. And the other thing is, I called 911 immediately. It was pure instinct. We know that there was 2 hours. A lot can happen in 2 hours. Daniel Martell, Malehya's partner and the children's stepfather, says he acted the moment they realized the kids were gone. Quote, that Friday morning, I jumped in the car and started searching before police even arrived. I drove up the dirt roads, checked culverts everywhere I could think of. He remembers the small details, things that now haunt him. Quote, they took their boots, pink for Lilly, blue with dinosaurs for Jack. Lilly had her white backpack with strawberries on it. If it's out there now, it's probably dirty, muddy, brown. I don't even think they're still carrying it. Jack's pull-ups would have lasted the first day in the woods. They didn't find 2 sets of footprints, just 10 feet from their trailer in the backyard. The backpack bothers me. It really bothers me. To me, that's like a setup. Them saying, like, yeah, this was like a, like they were exploring or something. And that bothers me a lot. Right? Now, the delayed reporting. The children were last seen around 8 a.m. The call goes in at 10 a.m. Was it just Daniel in the car? Is he the one that made the phone call while he was out? What was Malehya doing the entire time during that 2 hours? If she wasn't with Daniel for 2 hours, y'all, think about that. What was she doing? Where was grandma, step grandma, Daniel's mom, the brother? Were they all out looking too? Brianna is trying to tell you about someone missing Jessica Page Kemp. Okay. She can email it or text it to me. Is what she can do. If there's that. A lot of people are talking about the coal mines. Cleaning the trailer, Remy said. You never know. That are in Pictou County. There's a lot of coal there. And is there, I think that they need, and I hope that they have checked like abandoned coal mines and stuff like that, if they can put like a camera down there or whatever. That would be, I don't know, what was that message? RCP aren't known for finding missing people. I hope. How does he know a backpack would be brown by now? Yet he pushed abduction narrative. Why be brown if abducted? I agree. She made the call out of instinct while he was driving for 2 hours for kids who were only missing at that point for 20 minutes. Bingo. Bingo. I have a delayed. Hey, Brianna, good to see you. Delayed reporting is a big, big problem in any of these cases. Anything that has to do with reporting your child, there should never ever be any sort of delayed reporting. You should never have to call your husband that's 3.5 hours away to make a 3-way non-911 call. Any of that. Right. In my opinion, again, Ellie listening to the parents, as in the Sebastian case, and not following protocol of the last person with the children are suspects. There was no sense of real urgency from Daniel or Malehya. No real sense of that. And then you can say Maleha's departure, where she left the home with their infant daughter shortly after the disappearance, and has since had limited at best contact with Daniel. She also was supposedly at the press conference where she left. Now, I understand it would be hard hearing it as a parent. I get it. But you're also going to want to know everything that the RCMP is saying during that press conference, right? The urgency that is needed. I think they're in the vicinity, but I don't think that they are in that, 3.5 mile radius. Ocean is 20 minutes drive away. And they're going to have to prove what took place. You know what I mean? The RCMP has maintained there is no evidence of abduction, but has not ruled out foul play. They have conducted extensive searches, over 160 personnel, drones, canine units. Despite these efforts, no significant evidence has been found, and the search was scaled back May 7th. They have done 2 additional searches after that. Crime experts have also noted that the simultaneous disappearance of 2 children missing without a trace is highly unusual. 2 children, not 1 child. It's usually 1 child. But for 2, remember, there's twice the footprints that there would normally be, right? There's twice the voices that you could hear crying or screaming. There's twice as likely you're likely to find out one of them. And there's nothing. Retired police detective Jim Hoskins remarked on the rarity of such cases and emphasized the need to consider all possibilities, including criminal involvement. Martell Daniel described the morning of May as follows: children's presence. He stated that both he and Malehya were in the bedroom with their 1-year-old daughter, actually, I think 18-month-old, with Lilly entered the room wearing a pink top. He mentioned hearing Jack in the kitchen. Shortly after, he claimed to hearing the sliding glass door. Why does people not talk about that? Him hearing the sliding glass door. Look at this, folks. Look at this. This was, he says, let me find it. Martell said he was in the bedroom and his partner and their baby, with their partner and baby, when he last saw Lilly and Jack on the morning of May 2nd. He recalled that Lilly was wearing a pink top when she poked her head into the bedroom. Prior to departing minutes later, he heard the sliding door that leads onto the backyard open and close. Martell estimated within, quote, a few minutes, end quote, he set out to find the children, driving his vehicle on back roads and looking into culverts without success. Why is nobody talking about that? I thought the sliding glass door was silent. And they didn't think to check. Right. I've been talking about it on your channel, Justin. Yes. People just like, oh, the sliding glass door, you couldn't hear it. Well, right here in St. Albert Gazette, Nova Scotia, Brooks-Murray left the home the day after the search began, ending communication with Martell, and has been staying with her mom in Wentworth, Nova Scotia. RCMP said that it was on May 2nd at approximately 10 a.m. They received a report that the children were missing. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Daniel says, quote, I've been 100% cooperating. I gave them my phone. I offered the drug test. I offered them a lie detector test. I offered them everything. Something's not right. Oh my God. Someone being dramatic. Rainbow. We don't even know if the police checked the door volume. I'd like to. You would think that they did. If he took it. That's true. We have no idea. When the story keeps changing, it's because it's not the truth. You would think. Justin just thinks we don't need drama. That's for sure. All right, guys. I have another live lined up here in just a few minutes. So I am going to have to end this one here. And we're going to be talking about a case out of Minnesota. Young man was talking to 16-year-old guy was talking to his girlfriend at 4 a.m. He had just moved in with his dad. But he also, was still close with his mom. And he went missing. He's missing. 16-year-old kid missing. And dad is not cooperating with the police now and has obtained a lawyer. They have no idea where this 16-year-old child is. No, he was talking to her on the phone. It's very creepy. It's a crazy story. And it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. Dad is not cooperating whatsoever. And we're going to talk about him as well. All right, guys. I'll see you guys shortly. Love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. Much love to everyone. God bless each and every one of you. Good night.